Daily sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. The atmosphere here, electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the New Orleans Saints. And off we go from Las Vegas. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Latavius Murray, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Saints have taken the early lead.
I'm glad we were paying attention during the rule seminar because we learned the only time you can't advance a fumble like that is in the last 2 minutes of either half.
Right. Other than that, if that ball's out, whether forward or backwards, it's live and free for anybody.
No doubt about it. When you say free, that means he's got free reign to pick it up and go. That's exactly what happened there. Took it in for a touchdown.
Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And not a very good return at all as he won't even get this back to the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
He's going to take a shot right away. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Eli Apple. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. Inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Alvin Kamara hit the NFL with a bang, had double-digit touchdowns in his first 2 seasons. Now, production fell off a little bit last year. Just 6 times did he find the end zone. But his ability to run it and catch it out of the backfield makes it hard to cover. Look for a bounce-back seat.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And this will be incomplete. A physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. Grant Haley in on the stop. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
34-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 15 yards on the play. First down.
First and 10.
Play action. It's Jackson. Taking it in over the middle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Flush to his right. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Room for Jacobs there on first down as he takes this one forward for a pickup of about 7.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Jackson looking to throw on third. Aguilar has it. And the Raiders are going to be set up with a first and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches. Jackson's going to keep it. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down.
On the play. 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Henry Ruggs, the rookie, his intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities there. Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Dayon Buchanan. It's a foot race. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
It's what you call a rookie mistake. Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. Now Breeze. And he rifles one incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Left side here to Sanders. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
Saints.
Tackled down at the 1. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. They'll run it with Kamara. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints add on to their lead. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14. Raiders nothing.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. It's out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Drew Brees sacked. A fumble on the play.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Raiders nothing.
So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long.
Here's Jackson to throw. This one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Play action. Now Jackson. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. And that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Right side going to be caught by Warner. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. And partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and long there at this stage in the game, but you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending right now. All right, there's no doubt about it. People are wondering what that decision was. But it takes me back to a number of years ago. A very successful coach in the league had told himself before a playoff game he was going to be aggressive. No matter what, he's going to be aggressive. And it ran his team into some real problems early, and they got upset in that playoff game. Let's see if this team can recover.
Well, that's aggressive in capital letters with glitter, 7 underscore. I mean, that's the definition of aggressive.
Yeah, you can almost hear the cheerleaders doing the be aggressive chant behind him, and he listened to it.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And the Saints 1st down.
Shotgun now for Brees. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Pro Bowler Michael Thomas was the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions. And here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield. He was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Brees going to throw. Looking again for Thomas, this time complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 23. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st down, New Orleans.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Brees. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down. Result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, Kamara. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
And that's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot, versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
The ball near inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. Here's Breeze. He can run for it, and Breeze lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that first down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the first down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
They'll get this underneath to Jacobs. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Josh Jacobs. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd down.
Jackson from the shotgun. And here's a leaping catch. He pulled it in.
Jackson.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Throwing is Jackson. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Quan Alexander in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down.
4th down.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And this is incomplete. What a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Throw left side complete. That's Sanders. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
12 yards on the play.
Good catch there by Emmanuel Sanders, and he's exactly who you want in your locker room and who you want on your team. He can integrate into an offense quickly. He joined the San Francisco 49ers in midseason last year and had a huge impact in their run to the Super Bowl. He's a veteran receiver that everyone respects, and yes, he can still play.
Now they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. Now a man who began with the Raiders, it's Latavius Murray. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Losing yardage to the 5. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Down and goal.
On fourth down, off goes Drew Brees, and on comes the Saints kicker, Will Lutz, for the field goal attempt. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. And Lutz's kick is good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0.
Raiders,
So put 3 on the board, but from that far into enemy territory, probably hoping for more.
Yeah, I think they're going to get together on the sideline and talk about it, right? Because you get that far, that deep, you want to come away with a touchdown. They'll take the 3, but they're going to file it away for the future.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points without it.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Quan Alexander came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. A battle for it here, and this will be caught. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and given the first down. Now it's Jackson. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And incomplete on the deep ball. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
And he'll look downfield for Waller. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Down and 10.
They go play action now. Jackson, he'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. And this one will be touchdown right at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, a very one-sided first half, 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 24. This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Now that's a run that warms a play caller's heart because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum, or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top, or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with. Because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on third down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. It was Maurice Hurst who got him down.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Inside the 15 before they drop him. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays, and there's an example of that right there.
Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by
no gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on the play.
This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch, just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's 4th. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offensive coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he can be a big-time playmaker for us.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the is in for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Carr.
At the 26-yard line.
Eluding the pressure right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Tyrell Williams was the intended target. 3rd down here.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Number 45.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes that's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. Able to find Waller. That's complete. They'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And on 4th and short, they snag a gain of over 30.
6-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down at a 21-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that's caught. Did he stay in bounds, though? He did not. Ruled incomplete.
Hunter Renfrow is the man he was looking for.
But it'll be 2nd down.
Jackson's going to look to run it.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And it's caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. From 8 yards out. And the Raiders get a score closer. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This drive will start at the 25-yard line.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Now Breeze on the bootleg. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there, tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. Call it an even 40-yard punt. 7, though, on the return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Hunter Renfrow is the man he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter play. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. The Raiders on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. And Jackson throwing once more, eluding the pressure right. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the 1st as he's dropped at the 46. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Nice connection, complete to Ruggs. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a 1st down.
10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense?
In his defense. I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield.
I would think down 2 scores at this point in the fourth quarter, even with the loss there on first down, this has got to be 4-down territory. If you're the field goal kicker, your only purpose now is if you can run out for a pass.
Third time tonight, he's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20.
One play at a time.
And
Here we go.
Take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Yeah, we dominate today.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
Raiders 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And that last pick 6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Second and 11 at the 38-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a second and 11. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Now Breeze on third down. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A gain of 19 and picking up the first. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play. And facing a second and long. Letting one go deep for the end zone. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and it's third down.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. On third and long, it's Breeze. Ball batted in the air, now it's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, it's third and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Jackson escaping the pressure right. Wide open receiver complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Flush to his right. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught inside the 5. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
Carlson on for the point after.
You got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late, that they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time. Now a gain of 20 here.
At the 10-yard line.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. Trying to pound it in, Kamara. And they'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
10-yard line.
On the ground, Kamara. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 4 yards there, but they're still well short of the goal line with 4th down now looming. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That could give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward. And it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off. But in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been